position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Hey, the defense is going to let this quarterback find his fullback as often as he wants. They're not worried about this guy hurting them out in the open field. They rally to him. They get a tackle for loss there.
They'll go back to the ground. Finding an escape route. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! First points of the day are on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
7, Rice, 0.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Split backs here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. An 84-yard. There, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, it's a good-looking run there on the option. You think about Penn State quarterbacks, you think about pocket passers, but recently with Trace McSorley, and even before that, Michael Robinson, my old teammate with the San Francisco 49ers, these guys were dangerous running the football, and this guy's skill set really fits in well with this type of scheme in this offense.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on second down. Let's send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Hauls it in. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got his man quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it too? Great push up front.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Moncrief. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The inside handoff. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 9.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
13. Rice, 14.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. There's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Applewhite. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Nittany Lions are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on...
There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. The offense changing the play. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone.
Cooler 18. Cooler wrong.
Sends it back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down.
Touchdown! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Hits a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Penn State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shakes off the defender. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's complete on the right side. They will score! Touchdown, Owls!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Penn State, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
By the tight end. Norton, out of bounds.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes it on the shot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Punts it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to get the first through the air. A little release to the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Rice rushes to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and then stopping that clock.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moncrief. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to throw up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st.
The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Forcing the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions, and we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting into. One more stop, and this one's over.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Fakes the grab. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee.